Hello and welcome to this lecture on periodic table. Periodic table has various rows and various columns. Columns are called as groups and rows are called as shells. So hydrogen has only one electron which is present at the first shell itself. Lithium has two shells and sodium has three shells, and so on. We are up to 7 shells. Like if we go beyond 7 shells, the electron will be too far away from the nucleus and it will be not able to hold on to the atom. So we will see in the next lecture. So these basically, you can see this is a periodic table. It has 18 columns and 18th column is called noble gases, and first column is this alkali metals. These are having various shells. So we have 1 to 7 shells, and each shell has orbitals also. The orbitals are s, p, d and f. So these two columns have s, and these are called p block, and this is called d block, and this is called f block behind the orbitals. So Bohr model and Rutherford alpha particle experiment. In this Bohr model says that there is a nucleus at center and electrons in the circular orbits. Whereas we know now that electrons are not exactly in circular orbits, they are in the form of clouds and in the form of energies. Nucleus consists of neutrons and protons. Protons are the atomic number. Periodic table is determined by the atomic number. Number of protons plus number of neutrons in the nucleus is the atomic mass. Now we talked about shells and orbitals. Each row of periodic table adds a shell, a circular orbit of electrons around the nucleus. So when we go from first row to second row to up to 7th row, we keep on adding a shell. Each shell has orbitals. The orbitals names is s, p, d and f. As we move down the periodic table, the shells get larger, so they can have more orbitals. You can see that there is a circle around the nucleus. So the circumference is small, but if we go far away from the nucleus and if we form a circle, then the circumference will be more. S block elements, first two columns, which are called alkali metals and alkaline earth metals. Alkali metals are lithium, sodium, potassium, etc. They are very reactive and good conductors of electricity. Alkaline earth metals, the second row, second column, beryllium, magnesium, calcium, etc. These are less reactive compared to alkali metals, compared to sodium and all, but they are very useful in various applications. P block elements, we move to the right of the periodic table. These are called boron, carbon, and nitrogen, oxygen, and halogen, which is fluorine, and these noble gases, which is the last column. D group elements are from group 3 to 12, characterized by varying electrons in d orbitals. Examples are iron, copper, aluminium, zinc. These D block elements are also called as transition metals, and they are useful in manufacturing and electronics. F block elements, you will hear less of them. They are called lanthanides and actinides. They are very reactive, low melting point and boiling points.